Hello, world. Welcome, I am your host Mr. Stag. Today we will be taking a deep dive into Ray Dalio's public investment holdings in Q3 2021. Dalio was born in the Jackson Heights neighborhood of New York City's Queens borough. When he was 8, the family moved from Jackson Heights to Manhasset in Nassau County, New York. He is the son of a jazz musician, Marino Dalio, who played the clarinet and saxophone at Manhattan jazz clubs such as the Copacabana, and Anne, a homemaker. Ray Dalio bought his first stock at the age of 12, when he bought shares of Northeast Airlines for $300 and tripled his investment after the airline merged with another company. Dalio studied finance at Long Island U, went to work for Merrill Lynch in 1972. He received a Harvard MBA in 1973. Ray Dalio founded Greenwich, CT-based hedge fund Bridgewater Associates in 1975. Now it has more than $165 billion under management. The firm claims 13% annual returns after fees. In 2013, it was listed as the largest hedge fund in the world. According to Forbes, Dalio has an estimated net worth of $20 billion as of 2021, making him the world's 88th richest person. Dalio's largest public position is Vanguard FTSE Emerging Markets ETF, ticker symbol VWO. He currently owns 23,445,821 shares valued at $1.17 billion. Dalio owns 1.48% of the ETF. The ETF has an expense ratio of 0.10%. Invests in stocks of companies located in emerging markets around the world, such as China, Brazil, Taiwan, and South Africa. The goal is to closely track the return of the FTSE Emerging Markets All-Cap China and Inclusion Index. Has high potential for growth, but also high risk. Share value may swing up and down more than that of stock funds that invest in developed countries, including the United States. Here is a list of the top holdings of the ETF. Dalio's second largest public position is iShares MSCI Emerging Markets ETF, ticker symbol EM. He currently owns 20,138,284 shares valued at $1.01 billion. Dalio owns 3.42% of the ETF. The ETF has an expense ratio of 0.68%. The iShares MSCI Emerging Markets ETF seeks to track the investment results of an index composed of large and mid-capitalization emerging market equities. This ETF gives easy access to 800+ emerging market stocks. Here is a list of the top holdings of the ETF. Dalio's third largest public position is iShares Core MSCI Emerging Markets ETF, ticker symbol IEMG. He currently owns 13,760,158 shares valued at $850 million. Dalio owns 1.08% of the ETF. The ETF has an expense ratio of 0.11%. The iShares Core MSCI Emerging Markets ETF seeks to track the investment results of an index composed of large, mid and small capitalization emerging market equities. Here is a list of the top holdings of the ETF. Dalio's fourth largest public position is S&P 500 ETF Trust ETF, ticker symbol SPY. He currently owns 1,967,605 shares valued at $844 million. Dalio owns 0.22% of the ETF. The ETF has an expense ratio of 0.09%. SPY is the best recognized and oldest US-listed ETF and typically tops rankings for largest AUM and greatest trading volume. The fund tracks the massively popular U.S. index, the S&P 500. Here is a list of the top holdings of the ETF. Dalio's fifth largest public position is Walmart Inc., ticker symbol WMT. He currently owns 5,025,736 shares valued at $700 million. Dalio owns 0.18% of the company. Walmart Inc. is an American multinational retail corporation that operates a chain of hypermarkets, discount department stores, and grocery stores from the United States, headquartered in Bentonville, Arkansas. The company was founded by Sam Walton in nearby Rogers, Arkansas in 1962. It also owns and operates Sam's Club retail warehouses. As of October 31, 2021, Walmart has 10,566 stores and clubs in 24 countries, operating under 48 different names. The company operates under the name Walmart in the United States and Canada, as Walmart de Mexico y Centroamerica in Mexico and Central America, and as Flipkart Wholesale in India. It has wholly owned operations in Chile, Canada, and South Africa. Since August 2018, Walmart holds only a minority stake in Walmart Brazil, which was renamed Grupo Big in August 2019, with 20% of the company's shares, and private equity firm Advent International holding 80% ownership of the company. Walmart is the world's largest company by revenue, with $548.743 billion United States dollars, according to the Fortune Global 500 list in 2020. It is also the largest private employer in the world with 2.2 million employees. It is a publicly traded family-owned business, as the company is controlled by the Walton family. Sam Walton's heirs own over 50% of Walmart through both their holding company Walton Enterprises and their individual holdings. Walmart was listed on the New York Stock Exchange in 1972. By 1988, it was the most profitable retailer in the U.S., and it had become the largest in terms of revenue by October 1989. The company was originally geographically limited to the South and Lower Midwest, but it had stores from coast to coast by the early 1990s. Dalio's sixth largest public position is Procter & Gamble Co., ticker symbol PG. He currently owns 4,687,538 shares valued at $655 million. Dalio owns 0.19% of the company. The Procter & Gamble Company (P&G) is an American multinational consumer goods corporation headquartered in Cincinnati, Ohio, founded in 1837 by William Procter and James Gamble. It specializes in a wide range of personal health, consumer health, and personal care and hygiene products. These products are organized into several segments including beauty, grooming, healthcare, fabric and home care, and baby, feminine, and family care. Before the sale of Pringles to Kellogg's, its product portfolio also included food, snacks, and beverages. On August 1, 2014, P&G announced it was streamlining the company, dropping and selling off around 100 brands from its product portfolio in order to focus on the remaining 65 brands, which produced 95% of the company's profits. In 2021, P&G recorded $76.12 billion in sales. Dalio's seventh largest public position is Alibaba Group Holding Limited, ticker symbol BABA. He currently owns 3,290,232 shares valued at $487 million. Dalio owns 0.12% of the company. Alibaba Group Holding Limited, also known as Alibaba Group and Alibaba.com, is a Chinese multinational technology company specializing in e-commerce, retail, internet, and technology. On the 28th of June 1999, Jack Ma, with 17 friends and students, founded Alibaba.com, a China-based B2B marketplace site, in his Hangzhou apartment. The company provides consumer-to-consumer (C2C), business-to-consumer (B2C), and business-to-business (B2B) sales services via web portals, as well as electronic payment services, shopping search engines and cloud computing services. It owns and operates a diverse portfolio of companies around the world in numerous business sectors. Alibaba is one of the world's largest retailers and e-commerce companies. In 2020, it was also rated as the fifth largest artificial intelligence company. It is also one of the biggest venture capital firms, and one of the biggest investment corporations in the world. The company hosts the largest B2B, Alibaba.com, C2C, Taobao, and B2C, Tmall, marketplaces in the world. Alibaba has taken a hit recently, but I believe it will be back up in no time. Dalio's eighth largest public position is Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol JNJ. He currently owns 2,754,036 shares valued at $445 million. Dalio owns 0.10% of the company. Johnson & Johnson, J&J, is an American multinational corporation founded in 1886 that develops medical devices, pharmaceuticals, and consumer packaged goods. Its common stock is a component of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and the company is ranked number 36 on the 2021 Fortune 500 list of the largest United States corporations by total revenue. The corporation includes some 250 subsidiary companies with operations in 60 countries and products sold in over 175 countries. Johnson & Johnson had worldwide sales of $82.6 billion during calendar year 2020. Johnson & Johnson's brands include numerous household names of medications and first aid supplies. Among its well-known consumer products are the Band-Aid brand line of bandages, Tylenol medications, Johnson's baby products. Johnson & Johnson's pharmaceutical arm is Janssen Pharmaceuticals. The company announced in November 2021 that it would split into two publicly traded companies, one focused on consumer products and the other on pharmaceuticals. Dalio's ninth largest public position is Coca-Cola Co., ticker symbol CO. He currently owns 8,370,857 shares valued at $439 million. Dalio owns 0.19% of the company. The Coca-Cola Company is an American multinational beverage corporation headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia. The Coca-Cola Company has interests in the manufacturing, retailing, and marketing of non-alcoholic beverage concentrates and syrups, and alcoholic beverages. The company produces Coca-Cola, the sugary drink for which it is best known, invented in 1886 by pharmacist John Stith Pemberton. At the time, the product was made with coca leaves, which added an amount of cocaine to the drink, and with cola nuts, which added caffeine, so that the coca and the cola together provided a stimulative effect. This stimulative effect is the reason the drink was sold to the public as a healthy tonic, and the coca and the cola are also the source of the name of the product and of the company. In 1889, the formula and brand were sold for $2,300, roughly $68,000 in 2021, to Asa Griggs Candler, who incorporated the Coca-Cola Company in Atlanta in 1892. The company has operated a franchised distribution system since 1889. The company largely produces syrup concentrate, which is then sold to various bottlers throughout the world who hold exclusive territories. The company owns its anchor bottler in North America, Coca-Cola Refreshments. The Coca-Cola Company is the world's largest producer of plastic waste. More than 1.9 billion servings of Coca-Cola are enjoyed in more than 200 countries each day. Dalio's 10th largest public position is PepsiCo Inc., ticker symbol PEP. He currently owns 2,679,193 shares valued at $403 million. Dalio owns 0.19% of the company. PepsiCo, Inc., commonly known as the Pepsi Company, is an American multinational food, snack, and beverage corporation. PepsiCo's business encompasses all aspects of the food and beverage market. It oversees the manufacturing, distribution, and marketing of its products. PepsiCo was formed in 1965 with the merger of the Pepsi-Cola Company and Frito-Lay, Inc. PepsiCo has since expanded from its namesake product Pepsi-Cola to an immensely diversified range of food and beverage brands. The largest and most recent acquisition was Pioneer Foods in 2020 for $1.7 billion, and before that it was the Quaker Oats Company in 2001, which added the Gatorade brand to the Pepsi portfolio and Tropicana products in 1998. As of January 2021, the company possesses 23 brands that have over $1 billion in sales. PepsiCo has operations all around the world and its products were distributed across more than 200 countries, resulting in annual net revenues of over $70 billion. Based on net revenue, profit, and market capitalization, PepsiCo is the second largest food and beverage business in the world, behind Nestlé. Despite Coca-Cola outselling Pepsi-Cola in the United States, PepsiCo within the North American market is the largest food and beverage company by net revenue. PepsiCo products are enjoyed by consumers more than 1 billion times a day in more than 200 countries and territories around the world. These are some of Ray Dalio's life principles. 1. Working for what I wanted, not for what others wanted me to do. 2. Coming up with the best independent opinions I could muster to move toward my goals. 3. Stress testing my opinions by having the smartest people I could find challenge them so I could find out where I was wrong. 4. Being wary about overconfidence, and good at not knowing. And 5. Wrestling with reality, experiencing the results of my decisions, and reflecting on what I did to produce them so that I could improve. I believe that by following this approach I moved faster to my goals by learning a lot more than if I hadn't followed it. Tell us what you think about the future of Ray Dalio and Bridgewater Associates in the comment section below. Mr. Stag logging off.